Speechy time. Now I got to speak. Remember, you're teaching children. We're not teaching adults. We're teaching children. And when you're dealing with children, basically, you don't want the really violent techniques, removing eyeballs, hitting them in the throat, killing them. You don't want these kind of things being done. And you might as well not even teach them to your kids. You got to teach them something they can use. So essentially, as he's coming in, the first thing he's going to do is distract. So he moves in, he stops the hand from coming in, and he distracts by putting his palm directly in the face. Not under, not on top. Directly in the face, driving the head back. Now that his entire attitude towards the attack has been eliminated because of the confusion that you've now caused through the strike to the face, we can at this point, and remember, we're talking about children. Remember, we're always talking about children here. He can shift, drive the uppercut in, and then because this isn't going to be moving, it's going to stay right where it is. So if the opponent for the child is still standing where it is, he's going to simply shift and strike with the palm to the back of the head right here. All you have to do is once or twice do that to yourself, and you can understand what that does. Remember, we're dealing with children. Now, what happens if he moves back away from you? Well, this is going to be a totally different movement, and we can't do it on here, but as he comes in, I'm going to make my initial strike, hit, and he's going to be moving back. From here, I'm in position. I now step and make my strike into here. Boom. Now, he's probably not going to be standing upright when we do that, because the strike into the stomach usually causes kids to fold over. So again, as he's coming in, I'm going to make my initial move, hit, he bends, and then from here, bam, I'm going to hit him in the back of the head with force. That should end it for kids. What happens if he's one of these calorically enhanced individuals, which we appear to be plagued with nowadays due to the wonderful diets that we are eating? In this case, he's going to continue through. Now, in the very first one, all Yahushua did after this was he simply shifted and hit. When he moved back, I stepped forward, shifted, and hit. But now he's continuing on through because he is so tremendously endowed. As he comes in, bang, hit, he's moving, so I move back with him as I make my strike. In other words, I move my foot back, shift, as I make the strike. This is a very good, very easy to teach technique for children to learn. And a lot of times, takes care of the problem. You don't have everybody screaming and yelling that you crippled, maimed, or mutilated. Your child didn't. Someone else's kid. So, that's a good technique. Practice it, and have the children practice it over and over and over and over with each other. Not killing each other, being common sense. But they need to learn it. They need to learn the stepping patterns, moving slightly off the attack. So if he is calorically enhanced, he doesn't run them over like the school bus standing in front of it. That's good for a technique. It's great for kids. First one we actually teach them. Because once they've got that in their repertoire, the other things are going to come simple. Take care.